105.5 WDHA here on the Morning Jolt. Johnny Avello from DraftKings with us. Johnny, good morning.
Good morning, Jim. How are you? Good to see you again.
We're talking St. Peter's basketball. How about that?
We are.
Jumped out. They've had a great start so far in the men's NCAA action. When a team like this advances, Johnny, the quote-unquote Cinderella team, how difficult is it to handicap a game?
It's not difficult at all, Jim. You know, we price all these teams that we don't deal with a lot during the year, a little bit, but not to this extent. We had them an 18-point underdog to Kentucky. They played very well in that game. They shot over 50% from the field and from the three-point line, and played with very few turnovers. The next game against Murray State, they were also a pretty significant dog there at 10 points, but they didn't shoot as well, but they rebounded very well in that game. So their power rating went up after they won the Metro, continued to go up after they beat Kentucky. Now they have another tall task here against Purdue. They're going to have to not only shoot over 50%, but I think they're going to have to rebound very well, as well as everything else in this particular game.
And the head coach, Shaheen Holloway, has done an amazing job so far. In fact, he's up for 3 postseason awards. And I love the quote. You probably saw it prior to the Murray State games. He was asked, are your players worried? And he goes, I got kids from New York and New Jersey. What are they worried about?
Yeah, right. I'm rooting for St. Pete's. I've known about that school for a long time. A good friend of mine from my hometown, Poughkeepsie, New York, Richie Rinaldi, played there. He was a leading scorer, about 23 points a game when he was there. And, I've spoke to him lately. His phone's ringing off the hook. And, I know we're both rooting for him to do well. We'll see how far they could go.
St. Peter's the first team in the MAAC conference to ever get to the Sweet 16 in the men's NCAA basketball tournament, and they take on a 3-seed Purdue in tonight's action. What's the point spread right now, Johnny?
Well, the point spread is 12.5, but the money line is plus 650, which means 6.5 to 1 if they can win the game straight up. Now, if you had them parlayed the last couple of money lines, you made it quite a score. There's still about 300 to 1 or so to still win the whole tournament. They'd have to win 4 more games, but hey, we've seen Cinderellas go a little bit further. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
All right. Johnny Avello for DraftKings. Thanks for speaking with us this morning here on the DHA Morning Jolt. Go Peacocks.
Yes. Thank you, Jim.